Hello everybody, this is Brittany, the Lone Star Wholesaler. I am here today to answer some questions about wholesaling and real estate. Wholesaling is where you are able to buy real estate without your cash or credit needed. The first question that was asked, should you always have a professional contractor come out and see the house to estimate repairs before I offer a price to a seller? All right, that is a great question because one of the big things that we do in wholesaling and real estate is assessing what needs to be fixed on a home, because typically the homes that we are selling are older. They have deferred maintenance. Things need to be fixed up, replaced, repaired, all of that good stuff. Fully updated sometimes, just depending on the age of the home. So estimating repairs is a very important part of the process that we have to do. And so the question was asking, do you need a professional contractor to estimate repairs for you? And the answer is no. Now, no with an asterisk. I will say this. At starting out in this business, if you are able to pay a contractor to come out, just so you're able to kind of see what the contractor points out for the house as you walk through it, pointing out specific things that they look at when they are walking through a home and assessing repairs, because this is what they do all day, every day. I believe that that is something that you can do if it makes you feel more comfortable, and also take it as an opportunity to learn more. But I will say there are a lot of free tools out there, books, online information that you can actually use in order to help you assess repairs. Because what we're essentially doing is just wanting a good estimate, not something specific down, you know, to the cent and the dollar about what it takes to fix up the home, in order to assess our numbers, essentially to see if the house is a good deal or not. All right, the next question is, what do I say to a seller when it's time to sign the contract? When it's time to sign the contract, the negotiations already happened. So essentially what you're doing is guiding them through signing the agreement. Now, this is a tip that I'll give you. We do not use the word contract when we're talking about the piece of paper that has to be signed in order for us to legally wholesale this property to someone else, okay? We use the term agreement, because using the word, if someone hears the word contract or sign something, then it's like, oh my gosh, you know, people get freaked out because, you know, the feeling is this is something like really important. But if you use the terms, say for instance, if you were in front of a seller and you all have negotiated the deal, you're like, hey, you know, I do want to give you an opportunity to kind of look it over and make sure everything looks good. And, you know, if everything looks good, I just need you, you know, to sign right here and we're good to go. And that's it. You make it as simple and easy as possible for the seller. Don't make it complicated. And also, what's a good thing is to not have a complicated contract, okay? Our contract is 1.5 pages. It's short and sweet. It's easy to read, and it's also easy for anybody to understand. That's another thing that you want to do for a seller. Make it simple and easy, not only when they sign the contract, but also the contract that you actually use when they do need to sign it. The next question is, when a seller still has a mortgage on the house, do I include what they owe when I calculate my offer? The answer to that is no. You do not use what they owe on the house in order to calculate your offer. What you want to do is go with your regular process in order to assess what the offer will be. Okay, you estimate the repairs. You establish ARV, which is called the after repair value, and that's the number that you're figuring out in order to see what it will sell for on the open market once it's fixed up. So again, you go through your normal process in order to assess the offer. And then after you calculate the offer and what they owe on the property is less than what you've calculated for your offer, then you can proceed as that being a deal. If what they owe on the property is more than what you calculate your offer to be, it's no deal there. All right, so the next question is, I understand I am supposed to look for the ARV, but the properties in the area of the property are not at their top value. Won't that affect the ARV? As I just talked about a minute ago, The ARV is the after repair value. That is the term that we use in our world. But essentially, that is the number that you are trying to figure out in order to see what it will sell for when it's back on the market, fixed up, updated, and ready to go. And so you are looking for properties out there that are already fixed up with similar bedroom, bath, and square feet, area, and age. Okay. And so if you are saying, you're doing your research, you're on Redfin, you're on Zillow, you're looking at properties in the area, and you see hey, none of these properties that are recently sold in this area, they're not really fixed up. So what do I do? My suggestion is to expand your parameters, okay? So what we teach and what we do in our business is we like for properties to be within a 1 mile radius of the home we're assessing. But in this case here, if you're not really able to find something that's fixed up in that area, go 2 miles out. And also you can expand how far are you going back. So we typically like the most recent sold within the last 6 months. But it's been times where we've had to go out what's recently sold in the last 9 months, 12 months, that type of thing, in order to get a really good idea of what homes sell for in the area. All right, y'all. So I just wanted to share one more thing, just kind of like food for thought. So real estate is something that I'm passionate about because I believe that this is the vehicle that is going to not only give me money freedom, it's also going to give me time freedom to spend quality time with family and friends, and also, to work on myself and to really take my self-development and self-growth to another level. I started my journey with learning about real estate probably about 8 years ago. And I fell in love with it initially because of what I knew that it could do to change my family's life forever. I learned so much information but never even took action. And so I want to say to you today, if you're listening to this video and you're just remotely interested in real estate or any new business idea, I am a fan of learning and soaking up the knowledge, but take action every day, every week, every month. Take action, take one more step closer to you accomplishing your goal. And for us in wholesaling and real estate, we want to take actionable steps towards us closing a deal, your first deal, your second deal, your third deal. So my advice to you essentially is learn, soak up the knowledge, but more importantly, take action. This is Brittany, the Lone Star Wholesaler, and I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a great week. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.